everybody. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for your support and your feedback and your encouragement. We have received so many just cute messages from y'all. We love that you're loving our program. We thank you. And just start your Mondays with us, the slice of life with the Diva and the Doc. We're very real. We just tell it like it is, and we're so happy that you're joining us. So we're back. Good morning,
back.
Karen.
Good morning, Jade Day.
Jade, Lipstick Diva.
That's right. That's right.
You have to have some fun, right?
Yep. You have to have some fun. And
Absolutely.
If you say, hey, yeah, I think Jade Day.
That's right. I was sitting in a restaurant 2 days ago with my husband and my daughter, and someone came up to me and said exactly that. Hey, it's Jade Day. I was like, well, hey. You never know what's going to be catchy, right?
Yep. Everybody remembers that.
So today's National Donut Day.
Yes, it is.
And I promised you a donut. Y'all,
and she did not deliver.
I did not deliver. I was like, I would be late for the podcast. So I just went down the street to Dandy Donuts.
Which is my absolute favorite, by the way.
Mine too. Oh, we're leaving. As soon as we leave here, we're going there.
I'm gonna get a
Y'all,
donut.
the place was packed. I couldn't even get into the parking lot. Every place was taken. People were standing everywhere, and there were like 4 trucks out in the road waiting to go through the drive-through.
Everybody's supporting the National Donut Day.
Absolutely.
They better not run out before we get there.
I know.
I can't stand it when they run out.
That's
upset.
heartbreaking when they do that.
I know.
Well, that's our next stop. So if you're looking for us, you'll find us at the donut shop down the street, Dandy Donuts for sure. So what are we talking about? What's going on with you, Karen, and your new business in Tallahassee?
Yes. So we opened Midtown Men's Health and Med Spa last week in Midtown, Tallahassee. And it's going good. It's, we're trying to get out there, grow it. Kit, who is a nurse practitioner who's going to be over there full-time eventually, was my partner for about 6 years. We flew together. I always say he was the yin to my yang, and we didn't even have to talk. We knew what each other was thinking and what to do. And so he is learning the ropes of, being a business owner and what it takes. And so, yeah, it's exciting. I don't know the market in Tallahassee, so that's been, a little challenging, but I'm excited. It's coming together, and everybody says it's really pretty and nice. And
it's beautiful.
We have already had a few clients. So, yeah.
You are the most persistent woman that I know, and your energy is remarkable.
Really?
You have the most energy and the most persistence. What is your secret?
Oh, gosh. NAD shots. No.
Yes.
Hormones.
Yes.
I think that I cannot always be the smartest person or the most talented person, but I can be the most persistent person.
And persistence pays off.
It does.
So do you make habits? Tell me, what do you do?
Do I make habits?
What habits do you have? I mean, you're amazing. You're nonstop.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm nonstop, but I do know that, keeping my face and my name out there is very important. So one of the things we want to talk about today is small businesses.
Yes.
Being an owner of small businesses, being in a family that is, local owned business.
Yes.
And so one of the most important things, and this is what I told Kit, so I've been teaching Kit kind of the ropes, and I by far am not the know-all be-all about businesses, but I have learned a lot in the last 3 years, a lot.
I bet.
But one thing that I will say is that never underestimate the connection that humans have. And people, while there's the AI and all the social media, people still just want to connect and be friends and talk. And so that is what I find the most valuable thing about being a business owner is to go out and make connections and, make people feel good.
That's some good advice.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're exactly right. People want to talk. They want to get to know you.
Yeah. And so this new generation, I find in my business too.
Yes.
That when I say, will you give this person a call? That's one of the biggest pushbacks that I get.
Really?
Yes. They want to text or they want to email. And that makes me so annoyed
Sure.
because I want human connection. And I don't know, maybe I'm just old.
Oh, no.
I want to talk to someone on the phone. If I have questions I want to ask, I want to answer right then. I don't want to go on to that AI. And we do have AI responses on our social media, but we also respond as well. And, you know, you can't ever get the exact answer you want, or the text is like not as touching as a
Well,
phone
and
call.
you may read a text one way when the person that sent the text actually meant it in a totally different way.
Yes, so true. So that human connection, talking to people, meeting people, and I just love it. It's almost like we were in school where you just got to see all your friends, you know, being out
Yes.
and about without having to learn and study and do
Yes.
homework.
Yes.
So I do love that, just meeting new people. I love to hear their stories and about their business and their life, because everybody has such a cool, unique story
You're exactly
and
right.
how they got to where they were. And I love that.
And I feel like you can always learn from everyone. There's always something to learn,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you started this business that you've been pursuing for quite some time.
Yes, for quite some time. Definitely. When you're talking about persistence, persistence is not easy, and it's something that I think you draw on. It's just in you.
Yeah.
Or for me, it is. Like,
You've had, I think, more persistence than I could have had in this journey that you've been on. And I don't know how you have not just thrown your hands up in the air and just given up.
I have. I have. I have. I've had so many setbacks, and I have given up. I've wanted to throw myself on the floor and cry, but you get back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to
started
stand back up.
and now you want to finish it.
And that's it, exactly. We've come so far. And when we decided to go into this business, you know, I started out selling lipstick for another company. That was fun. That was easy. And
Yeah.
there's so many days I'm like, why didn't I just stay there?
Yes. I have had that same thought.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's comfortable.
Yeah. Easier.
It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. You constantly have a flow of cash.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas one day I decided, oh, I need to go make my own lipstick. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. So
It's
I
a
don't
lot of
even
work.
know if people know what is going on right now behind the scenes. Everybody knows Lipstick Diva.
Yes.
And what you had, and how long did that run for?
Lipstick Diva, now we have changed the name to Diva Darling, which we are going to start marketing. Because we have expanded our line from just lipstick, we're going to have makeup coming out, full face makeup. I'm hoping to go into jewelry, clothing,
I love that.
a lot. Home goods. I'm hoping to really expand. But I did not realize I took on the hardest part first, and that's the cosmetic industry. So all the testing, the
Yes.
toxicology, I just had no idea. But I had my pharmaceutical background, which has truly
Oh,
helped.
yes. Yes.
So my numbers finally came in last night. We have been testing in a lab since January.
Oh,
And
wow.
everything passed. So all of my formulas have passed, all the testing and requirements needed.
That's
so
great.
we're so excited about that. I've got a few minor changes to make on the marketing.
So now,
So that's the easy part.
so is the whole line coming out all together? The clothes, the makeup. It's just the lipstick and makeup first.
Just the lips first.
Oh,
because
just the
I was
lipstick.
lipstick diva.
Okay,
I said,
okay.
let's stick to our guns
Yes.
and let's come out. We're coming out with lip liners, lipsticks, lip oils, lip masks, all kinds of great products for your lips that not only look good, they feel good, but they're also doing something good for your body and your skin.
Yeah.
So we've been very careful with our formulation. But
Yeah.
I already have a purse line hanging in my closet.
Oh.
I have all my samples, so I'll have to
cannot
show
wait.
you.
Yes, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
So, what made you decide to just start this business? Is there any particular time or thing that made you say, "Oh, I want to go into this whole line of things"?
I found a niche in the marketplace. And they always say, find your riches in your niches.
Yes, that's such a good line.
Remember that one, y'all. Find your riches in your niches. My niche, I was selling for another company, and I was selling in the gift shop at Captain Anderson's. So I was selling
that's
steak,
right.
lobster, and lipstick. Remember that?
We
Well,
talked about that a little bit.
yes. And so what I realized, women will give up a good steak dinner or a great lobster dinner for some really good lipstick. Women love lipstick,
Yeah.
right?
And skincare or
And
whatever.
skincare.
Whatever it is that they like.
Yes.
They will sacrifice.
They will
to get.
sacrifice. And when I was selling that lipstick, people would chase me down in the grocery store. Do you have any lipstick in your car? I was like, oh my gosh, is there sugar in this or something? I mean, people wanted lipstick.
Yes.
So I also realized, because it was something you could sell at home, like a multi-level marketing, I realized mom and pop stores needed products because they didn't want to compete with the big box stores. So I started out like that, but then that's when Joy came along, Joy Mangano, which is part of she's the face of HSN and QVC. And so that's when we made a deal and started working together. And she was like, Jade, everybody wants not just your lipstick, but they're going to want what you have on, and it's your personality and how comfortable you are in your skin. I truly believe that. And people are always, where did you find your outfit? I used to sell outfits out of the trunk of my car. So,
well, you definitely have your own style.
Yes.
And like, you put some outfits together that I would never dream of putting together, but it looks amazing. So I definitely think that, people probably want to be part of that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Hopefully.
We're making them. So we'll see.
Yeah. So being a part of a, family-owned business for many years. I mean, I feel like you have been a part of a, business owner's life. Your parents own their own construction. Your husband owned the restaurant. Like, you've been a part of family-owned businesses. So what do you think are some of the challenges with owning your own business?
For one, I think the biggest challenge is staying motivated. How do you stay motivated?
Yeah, you're right. I do sometimes. I'm just exhausted sometimes, and I just think, how am I going to do tomorrow? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I'm overwhelmed and burnt out sometimes.
Yes.
But then the sun comes up and you're like, let's just get back out there and do it all again. Like,
right.
You just can't give up. Like, you have started this dream and you can't rest till you see it done. So you just gather the energy and say, let's go again.
And go again. And I think that's part of it. My grandparents made it look so easy. They worked together at the Blue Dolphin and Noah's restaurant. And I never realized how difficult it is to work with your family. They made it look so easy.
It is so difficult working with your family. But I think it's difficult too, probably being in the restaurant business. I think that would be a different even level to being a business owner. You've got to produce the same quality of food, right temperature, get everything right.
Sure.
And people expect that. And I will say that Captain Anderson's delivers that. Captain Anderson's delivers that. And just had some reps in town at the beginning of this week. And of course, they were like, where do you want to go? And I'm like, Captain Anderson. So we went. And they were all like, oh my gosh, this is the best fish I have ever had. And, it came to the table and I was just like, it was just same old, same old. It's always the same taste, quality. And, you know what to expect.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistent. And I think that is very hard.
It's very hard, very hard.
And so, yeah.
I say we, being the mom, being the mother at home, because Jimmy is in there running the kitchen with his uncle and his cousin and with all the great people that work in there. It's a family. They're tight. They are tight.
Yeah.
But I do believe I'm always ordering a to-go order. Normally, I'm not one to go sit in there.
Unless we go.
Yes, unless we go. Exactly. And I stay on top of him. I'm like, oh, that soup tonight didn't taste like it should. Or it's normally, there's one soup that I stay on them about and their sides. And he's like, Mom, you can tell I'm aggravating him. But you want it to be consistent. And it is consistent. but I'm probably one of their worst critics.
Okay, I did notice
Yes.
that they had cherry tomatoes on the salad the other night.
Oh.
I've never had a cherry tomato. I've always had 2 slices
Yes.
of a small tomato. So I was like, oh, this is different.
That is different, and it's
Yeah.
probably because of what was fresh that day. They like to keep everything fresh, and if those tomatoes were not fresh and the cherry tomatoes look better, then they chose those
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
really
That's
picky.
the first time I've had cherry tomatoes, y'all.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I've never,
know.
the tomatoes
all good.
must not have been fresh that day for
Yeah.
them to choose cherry tomatoes because a real Greek salad is sliced tomatoes.
And I will say the tomatoes, I don't even like tomatoes.
Yeah.
But the tomatoes are always so good. I eat them there.
I hear that from a lot of people. I don't
They're
eat
so
tomatoes,
ripe
but
and they're
I
so
do hear
good,
that.
But I will eat those tomatoes. Yep.
How about that? That's my brother-in-law, Theo. He's very picky when it comes to tomatoes. They're very picky about everything.
Yeah.
But he will handpick those tomatoes.
That is funny.
And he grows a lot of our vegetables in his garden.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's
a
amazing.
lot of it is, yes, straight from Theo's garden.
That is crazy. I never knew that.
Yes, yes.
That's
Those collard greens.
Wow.
Yeah.
So being in the restaurant business brings on other challenges. There's a lot of challenges. with
Yes.
owning your own business. I think employees is one of the biggest ones, and establishing and keeping the culture that you have in your mind and trying to portray that.
Sure.
I think y'all do a good job at that, at the restaurant. And
Thank you.
but I can't imagine the challenges y'all face as a family owning a restaurant, and because that is open when everybody else is just getting home from work,
Sure.
relaxing and having family time. So
Our
how
time
did
is
y'all
very
navigate
different.
that?
We work it out. All the brothers take different days off. And now the children are in there, the third generation. And so they're having to navigate and find their way through that. Because if you have, for example, a baseball game or a dance recital, you don't want to miss that, and you don't need to miss that. To me, there
Right.
is nothing more important than showing up for your children.
Yeah.
So we make it work.
Yeah, because you all had the children about the same ages, about the same time. So I'm sure that brought challenges.
It does.
Trying to balance everything.
It does, but we definitely make it work. There's nothing more important than showing up for your children. And I can say for Nick, that's one thing that he drew the line. He made
that's
sure
great.
when they were on the stage or on the field, they would look up and Daddy would be there.
Yeah.
He would
Yeah,
find
that's
a way.
awesome.
It's important.
Do you think that's one of the things that you don't realize when you say you want to start a business is that the whole family is going to start the business
Yes,
and work in the business, and the whole family is going to sacrifice?
exactly.
Today, I took off to be with my husband because he's off, and he's going to have surgery on Monday. So one of my clients was like, "I'm going to be in town on Friday, and I don't want anybody else to inject me. Could you meet me?" So I, of course, caved, and I said, "I'll come in and meet you." And then before I knew it, they have scheduled me 4 patients. I
Oh,
literally had the
no.
day marked off, and I have 4 patients now that
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
go see. And so I told my husband this morning, I was like, "I'm going to run out to the spa for just a little while. I've got a couple clients to see." And he was like, "I'm used to it."
Right?
And I felt
God
so
love
bad.
'em.
I was like, "Well, we're going to do dinner tonight, but
What are y'all going to do? What are your plans?
we're going to go." One of my clients, and she owns a boutique. We're going to have dinner tonight with them. And
Nice.
Yeah. Just have a dinner and just relax this weekend because
Yeah.
we've gone to Tallahassee that's the other thing. For the last 8 weekends, Rob and I have
Oh,
gone to
my
Tallahassee, and I call him my maintenance construction man. And he has remodeled and done all the work to get Tallahassee ready. And so since he's having surgery on Monday, we tried to get everything done so that we could relax and enjoy this weekend. So
Sure.
this is the first weekend in like 2 months that we haven't gone to Tallahassee and worked all weekend. So
But now, when you say you're relaxing, you don't relax. You're out there laying sod in your yard at home. If you're not working in one of your med spas, you're working at your house. I'm like,
Yes.
that's not a day of relaxation.
I know, and you're right. We are going to go work at Rob's house. So Rob owns the house across the street from the house that I own that we live in. ever makes me mad, he's going to go have to live with my dad.
I love it.
And so we are actually going to redo his flower beds and get his yard all done. It needed a little revamp. So
Is that relaxing though to you? Do you enjoy that?
It makes me happy to look across the street and see a nice lawn and a nice, flower bed. So we just are trying to get everything done before he has the surgery. He's having his Achilles.
Tell me about that. Why did I think that he had that done like 2 weeks ago? Did y'all change the date?
No, I don't know.
No? Okay.
It's Monday, and you know how men are with surgery.
Well, I was about to ask, how is he as a patient?
Well, he's pretty good. He's pretty tough. However, he thinks he is going to be back at the gym in 2 weeks.
Oh.
And so I have chosen to just let that be a surprise to him.
Right. Because that's not going to happen.
No. And the Achilles is no joke.
No.
And so that's why we're trying to get everything done that we possibly need done. That, he's our manual laborer. He's our mule, our work mule. He picks up all the heavy stuff and does all the stuff. But yeah, they wanted the flower beds done over there. And so we're going to get that done. You're going to get that done. We want to get some sod laid, but we didn't have time to get that laid over there. But
that's okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Rest will be good for him.
Yes.
And for you.
He's taken off a month, and then I forgot to block my calendar Monday.
Oh.
I thought I had blocked it, and so I already had a full morning.
Oh, no.
And so I'm going to drop him off and then go see some clients, and then hopefully make it back in time for him to pick him up and take him home.
You better. If you don't, you call me. I'll come help.
I know.
I can pick him up at least.
Then I did take off like half the days the rest of the week. I was able to move people around so that I can go help him.
Oh, no. I know you. You'll have him in one of your rooms with the door closed and medicated.
Can you just come to work with me? Like, can we just get to work?
Poor fella.
But I do have my dad and my ex-mother-in-law, to go help and check on him. So
I love your family dynamics.
I know.
You love everybody.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm very close to my ex-mother-in-law and my ex-brothers-in-law and sister-in-law. So
there's enough room for love.
Yeah, I call her my mother-in-law.
Yes.
But she's really my ex-mother-in-law, and she helps me with so many things. She's such an amazing woman. She cooks amazing, and she is like truly has a servant heart.
Yes.
And so honestly, it's my husband, it's my kids, and it's my ex-mother-in-law that really make this business as successful as it is. Like, it takes all of us to
absolutely
do all the things, and then they sacrifice a lot, a lot of time, a lot of like, supposed to be off today, and now I'm going to see patients,
Sure.
And always on the phone. I feel like I've got to respond to all the social media stuff and texts that I get, and so I'm trying to do better as I have added people in order for me to pull back some.
Sure.
And I'm going to do better in the future of trying to block time and just say, I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm not going to work in my office. I do have an office at the house that I spend a lot of time in.
Sure.
And it's really cute, by the way. And just trying to do that. So I think that is one thing that people probably should do better as a business owner is life-work balance, if there is such a thing. I feel like there's not, but I guess you have to be like Nick and just say, this is the drop dead.
Yes.
I'm not going to
you have to have boundaries. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
So I think that's one of the things that people aren't aware of. I wasn't aware of, but just how much time and energy it takes for the business, to run the business, to get the business started, and how you lay in bed at night or in the mornings and just things run through your head. And you can't shut that off.
No, you cannot. Mm-hmm. And then you have to be present, though. You do. You have to turn your phone off. You have to make those efforts to be present. But we find, even as a family at dinner, like I was cooking dinner last night at 9:30, but the kids were wanting some home cooking. They're always in the restaurant.
That's true.
You want to come home sometimes and eat mama's cooking. Mm-hmm. And I was cooking, and of course we're talking. And what do you talk about? the
Work.
business. What you do at work?
Work.
And Jimmy starts telling me about everything that's going on in the kitchen. Nicole's telling me what all they're doing in the gift shop. Nick comes in. Nick is the only one. When he walks in that door, normally he will not discuss anything.
He's learned.
He has learned. But Jimmy starts, and then I'm like, well, I didn't even know y'all were doing that. Why don't you tell me? Because I don't want to talk about it. He has learned to walk in that door and shut it down.
That's good. That's a hard one. But I tell you, Trent is the one that early on said, when we get together now for dinner and stuff, because, I don't live with him anymore, the first thing he does is say, we're not talking about business.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, he's so smart, because eventually Callie and I will start talking about business, and then it ends up we will disagree, or she'll say something I don't like, or I'll say something she doesn't like. And so Trent has learned to know nothing about business. We're just going to have dinner.
Right. And then that's when you have to dig deep, really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To really, what is going on in your life?
I know. And then we're like, well, we don't have anything to talk about.
Right. Right.
Because I'm always thinking about, and not just so much the business, but aesthetics. Like, I obsess over aesthetics and how I can do something better, or is there a product that's better that would give better results, or what's everybody doing in their businesses, their spas, their med spas. So I'm constantly researching, reading, studying, looking, seeing what class. I love to go to classes. Like, I would just go to classes every week if I could.
Would you?
Yes, I would. I love going to the classes.
So everything you're saying and what I'm hearing, that's your passion.
Yeah, for sure.
You have truly found your passion.
Yeah. And it was so different, working at the hospital where I was working for somebody else. And like you said, it was so easy. I clocked in, took care of people, clocked out, didn't worry about a thing. I didn't obsess over it as much as I do now. But I didn't like all that went with that type of medical practice. So I love now that I can be a place where people choose to go. Yeah. And I give women confidence and make their life a little better. I know it sounds crazy, but when women feel like they look good or feel good, everybody around them benefits. And it's not about being vain. It is not. No, it's not. It is about looking healthy and feeling healthy. And, when women feel like they look a little good, their confidence level is amazing.
It shoots through the roof.
Yeah.
So I called the spa Monday or Tuesday earlier this week. Mm-hmm. And I was like, Tina, can you just fit me in? And I was having one of those days. I wanted to just lay down on the floor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. And of course she was like, come in. She worked it out so I could come in that afternoon. She gave me an incredible facial, which I desperately needed. Mm-hmm. It has been a while. And you gave me the IV. You came in.
Yes, I came in. I saw her on the schedule. I didn't even know she was coming in. And I was like, oh.
I was just having a day, Karen.
I did not even know that.
And I needed some love. And I told her when I left.
What?
You just took the weight of the world off of me.
Wow.
When I left there, just from that human touch, you're talking about human to human. Yeah. She was just giving me a simple facial.
She was loving on you.
She was loving on me. Mm-hmm. And between that and the IV, I told her that I truly felt like she had lifted the weight of the world off of me.
I love that.
It was.
And I will say, her and Lauren are so good at just relaxing and loving on their clients. And they make you feel so good while you're in there. And I do love a facial, and I rarely get one because I cannot slow down long enough. I always say, I'm going to do it. But it requires me to shut down, stop what I'm doing, and lay there for an hour uninterrupted, which I find very hard there at work. Yes. But if I ever do it, and Lauren works on Sundays, you guys. And so I sneak in on Sundays a lot of times. I'll look and see if she has anybody, and if somebody's canceled or whatever, because she stays pretty busy. I sneak right in
Good for you.
and try to get a facial, or I will go to another place in town that
Yeah.
I will get myself a little treat. And yeah, so
You need it.
yeah. Me and Mary at Faith Family, we kind
I
of
love
trade
that.
out and do things. And so her esthetician comes to our place, and we go to her esthetician
I
to
love
get
that.
little treatments. You know, it's just so hard to get it at your own place. So,
Yes, it is.
Yes,
You have to be good to yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Treat yourself. Be good to yourself. Rest. Rest.
Yeah.
We all need rest.
So what would you say, what advice would you give to someone wanting to start a business later in life, or a woman?
I believe as long as you have breath in your body, God has a plan for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that because we are older, and I believe that we have wisdom. And when God gives you an idea or he gives you something, don't take it lightly.
Yeah. Sometimes we change lanes and we don't even realize it. And I would say all of our employees that are over 30 have come into this career later in life and had a whole shift and change. But I think we bring something different when we're older. We, like you said, wisdom, but we have the grit that it takes.
Yes, perseverance.
And we understand the teamwork. And
Yes.
I feel like we're not selfish. We want everybody to be winners. And we know what it takes to love on people.
Yes.
And know how we want to be loved on. So,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. And just don't give up.
mm-hmm.
Failure is falling down. Failure is not falling down, it's staying down. And we fail all the time.
Yeah.
And but buddy, get back up and keep marching.
Yeah.
I say lead the parade and keep marching.
Because I think we all have a day like you do, about once a month, where you just want to be on the floor. You just want to give
Yes.
up. You think, what have I done?
Yes.
Why am I doing this? And her thing has been going on for about 3 years now.
Yes. It's been a long process.
But I think you just need to find that place that can re-energize you.
Yes.
So
yes.
like going to the spa and getting a IV and
Yes.
facial, and then get back out there
And get
do
back
it
out there
again.
and pray and say, let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going, y'all. Keep going.
Yeah,
Keep going.
I think it's never too late, and if you're passionate about it, you'll make it work. And yeah, by God's grace, He'll make it all happen and work
Yes,
it all
he
out.
will.
Mhm.
Yes, he will. Thank you, Karen.
No, thank you.
Let's go have a donut.
Let's do. Maybe two.
Maybe two.
We'll
Maybe
just take
two.
a GLP shot.
That's right. That's right. We're going. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to hearing from you. We would love to hear your feedback. And as
Yeah.
always, just have a great day and take some time for yourself. Be good to yourself.
Yeah. Y'all have a great week.